Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My dear students, how are you? I think all you're fine by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and alhamdulillah, I am also fine by Allah's mercy. So, dear students, as per the schedule of our previous classes, in our today's class, I am going to discuss a special part of your SSC exam, that is creative question. And today I will discuss, or I will solve some creative questions from chapter 1. And dear students, whatever I know and I saw that you face various types of difficulties or complexities during solution of the creative questions, especially during solution of the creative questions from chapter 1. And even sometimes you cannot give the proper answer or right answer according to the demand of the question. So in our today's class I will solve some creative questions from chapter 1. Dear students, if you have test paper, you can go to All Board 2018. I will solve the first two questions from All Board 2018 of the board questions. The first question, dear students, I am reading the article at first. Question 1, creative 1. Abdul Rahman and Sajjad are classmates. Abdul Rahman thinks that Islam is a complete code of life. All the necessary things for man life are in Islam. On the other hand, his friend Sajjad thinks that drinking alcohol, gambling, interest and bribe, etc. are not illegal. That means legal, according to Sajjad. Hearing this concept of Sajjad, the Imam of the local mosque said, for this reason, indecent activities on the earth will spread and he will have to suffer for ultimate time. That means, according to the situation, Abdul Rahman and Sajjad are two friends. Abdul Rahman thinks Islam is a complete code of life. His thinking is different. But on the other hand, Sajjad thinks that drinking alcohol, gambling, interest, etc. are not illegal. That means he demands that it's legal in Islam. It's legal. So these are the two situations in this creative question. Now come to the question. Question A: which is the root of the word Iman? Question B: to have faith in Taqdeer is a part of Iman. Explain. Question C: explain the nature of Abdul Rahman's concept. And question D: identify the concept of Sajjad and justify the appropriateness of the speech of Honorable Imam. Now the solution of the questions. A: which is the root of the word Iman? Answer will be Amnun is the root word of the word Iman. That is from the word Amnun, Iman derives. A-M-N-U-N, Amnun. And question B: to have faith in Taqdeer is a part of Iman. Explain. Dear students, it is comprehensive question. So in the comprehensive question, you have to write it in two parts. At first part, you will give the knowledge, and at the second part, you will explain that idea. That means the answer will be, to have faith in Taqdeer is a part of Iman. Explain. Answer will be knowledge. Believe in Taqdeer is a fundamental aspect of Iman. That's why we must to believe in this Taqdeer as a mu'min, to be a perfect mu'min. And the explanation: Taqdeer means, according to your textbook, you will write from your textbook. Taqdeer means, you may get it from chapter 1, lesson also 2, lesson 2, and they have 7 fundamental aspects of Iman. Here you will see the belief in Taqdeer. You will write from there. Taqdeer means destiny, luck, fate, etc. So believe in Taqdeer or the luck of human being or fate of human being are defined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever good and bad, everything whatever are happening in our life, it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to believe in this Taqdeer. So if anybody disbelieves in Taqdeer, he will be kafir. Question C. Now the creative question. Explain the nature of Abdul Rahman's concept. Dear students, already we know, according to the concept of the creative, Abdul Rahman believes or thinks that Islam is a complete code of life. All the necessary things for human life is in Islam. That means, according to this question, Abdul Rahman's concept is Islam is a complete code of life. Each and everything of human life has given in Islam. Nothing is out of Islam. That means Abdul Rahman thought, or Abdul Rahman thinks, that Islam has given all types of solution of human life. So it's true, as the idea of or concept of Abdul Rahman is perfect according to Islam. Now the discussion. At the second para, you will define Islam. The word Islam means to obey, surrender, tread the path of peace, and Islam is the only religion in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given all types of solutions of human life, from our birth to death, from our kitchen to our government house. In each and every part of human life, Islam has given the perfect and proper solution, and nothing of human life is out of Islam. And it is said in Al-Quran by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will give this reference on behalf of your answer from your textbook, lesson chapter 1, lesson 1, page 3. There is an ayat from Al-Quran. Allah said, Inna dina indallahi Islam, surely to Allah the only code of life for mankind is Islam. Surely to Allah the only code of life for mankind is Islam. That means by this ayat of Al-Quran, it's proved that Islam is the only code of life. Code of life includes each and every part of human life. So according to this declaration of Al-Quran, Islam is a complete code of life. And you may give another reference on behalf of your answer about the completeness of Islam. If you see at the page 4, there is another ayat of Al-Quran. Allah said, Al-yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum al-Islam ad-deena. Today we have perfected for you your religion, completed my bounty upon you, and chosen Islam as a complete code of conduct. So as per the demand of chosen Islam as a complete code of conduct. So by these two ayats of Al-Quran, you will give the answer. You will try to prove that Islam is a complete code of life, and beside it you will write in average that Islam has given each and every parts of our life solution, our family affairs, our social affairs, our economic affairs, our national and international affairs. Each and every types of directions have given Islam. So is the answer for C. Now the D. Identify the concept of sajjad and justify the appropriateness of the Honorable Imam. According to the statement of Sajjad, as Sajjad thought or thinks that taking alcohol, gambling, etc. Are not illegal. That means he thinks that these are illegal. So his idea, his concept is anti-iman. That means the answer will be, according to the statement of Sajjad, he is a kafir. His statement is kufr, because in the topic kufr, if you see the topic kufr at the lesson 6, there have some ways through which a man may turn into kafir. And there, here it is said, taking haram thing as halal and halal thing as haram are kufr. So as Sajjad thought that gambling, interest, and drinking alcohol, etc., that are completely directed as haram in Islam. So as Sajjad thought so, that's why Sajjad is a kafir, or his activities, his thinking is kufr. So answer, knowledge, you will write the thinking of Sajjad is kufr, or Sajjad, according to the statement, Sajjad is a kafir. And the Imam's statement also we have to prove that Imam said that for these activities, various types of indecent and unfair or sinful activities will be prevail or will arise in the society easily. If you see, dear students, the consequences of kufr, there have six consequences according to your textbook here. There have 2 points: rise of sinfulness or spread of immorality. That means if anybody have iman, he will not commit any sinful act, he will not spread any immoral act easily, as he believe that Allah is present everywhere. But the person who doesn't believe in Allah, who doesn't believe in the existence of the day of judgment, he will commit any types of sinful activities, he will spread any immoral activities when he will get chance. So Imam expressed these types of comments that by these types of activities of sajjad, various types of indecent and unfair and sinful activities will be arising in the society. So you will write from these consequences of kufr for the question D. So question D will be 4 part. At first you will say that the concept of sajjad is kufr, and at the second part you will identify kufr and how a man may become or turn into kafir, and at the question part 3 you will prove that how sajjad becomes kafir, and at the 4th you will give the consequence of sajjad according to these 2 points of the consequence of kufr. Now, dear students, come to the next creative question. I think the first creative question are clear to you, So second creative question: Saleha and Shahana are SSC examinees for this year. 2 friends. Saleha seeks the help of Allah in all her activities because she believes that all the praise and ibadat are determined for him and he is the home of all qualities. Shahana does not study regularly. She thinks that there is some along with Allah, and if she seeks his help, she will pass in the examination. So Saleha and Shahana, 2 friends. Saleha's concept is different, and Shahana's concept also different according to Islam. Now the question: what is the Arabic synonym of the word partnership? We know the word shirk means partnership, so the Arabic word of partnership will be shirk. Question B: why should we have faith in the revealed book? Why should we have faith in the revealed book? You will write this answer from lesson 11, importance of belief in the revealed book. Lesson 11, chapter 1, lesson 11, importance of belief in the revealed book. That means you will write belief in the revealed book is one of the basic aspect of iman. That means one of the 7 aspects of iman. So if anybody does not believe in revealed book, he will be a kafir. So for being a perfect mu'min, we have to believe in revealed book. And not only this, as through the revealed books we came to learn, came to know what should be followed and what should to be avoided, and what is good for us, what is bad for us. As through these revealed books we came to know the right path and wrong path. That's why we have to, it is the demand of our iman, we have to believe in these revealed books. Dear students, now the question C: explain the nature of Saleha's belief. Saleha's belief. What is Saleha's belief? Saleha seeks the help of Allah in all her activities because she believes that all the praise and ibadats are determined for him and for him. That means according to Saleha's belief, as he believes in only one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he seeks the help of one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he never asks anything from except from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means according to this statement, Saleha's belief reflected Tawheed. According to this statement, Saleha's belief reflected Tawheed. That means Tawheed is reflected in Saleha's belief. It will be the knowledge part of this answer. And at the second part, you will give the idea of Tawheed. If you see the lesson 4 of your textbook, Tawheed means monotheism, believe in Allah as one and second to none is called Tawheed. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the omnipotent. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is no second ilah or anything except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Believe in this single and unique identity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is called Tawheed. Then you will write give the ayat from Tawheed according to Al-Quran. Allah, according to our textbook, it is said in Al-Quran. Allah said, Laisa kamislihi shay'un. In your lesson 4, if you see, Allah said, Laisa kamislihi shay'un. There is nothing that resembles him. Surah Shura. And if you see, there is another ayat in lesson 5 in Surah Al-Ikhlas. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly defined his identity, his uniqueness, his oneness. Allah said, Qul huwallahu ahad, speak, O Prophet, he is Allah one and only. And by all these ayats of Al-Quran and many hadiths of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the unique and single identity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is declared. That means according to the idea of Islam, according to the demand of Islam, Allah is one and only, Allah is single. There is no other entity beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to believe in this single entity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this belief has been reflected in the belief of Salihah. So that means in question C, you will write at first the Tawhid is reflected. At second para, you will define what is Tawhid. At the third para, how Salihah's belief reflects Tawhid, and you will give ayat, these two ayats, Surah Ikhlas and the ayats from Surah Shura on behalf of Salihah's answer as the documents from Al-Quran.